Okay. Hello, dear friends. Good afternoon. This is early evening. I think this area is a dog park, and there are a lot of dogs, people walking dogs, and it's it's good to see you. It's good to see you. So, I have, sorry. I have scheduled this one on my desktop, and seems it cannot transfer, so I have to open up a new new life. This is good to see you. So we give ourselves 5 minutes, 10 minutes, some time, and you can just look at this beautiful scene here and get yourself ready. And this one, we are going to chat about and this time we are going to talk about relationships and dating and all these things. Those I decide to practice myself how to talk, and it may be helping you, maybe just useless things, but and we can at least we can express ourselves and share some of our common struggle, common pleasure, common pain, whatever, right? So it is a perfect timing. There are some people some friends start to date again. Some just got heartbroken, and all this coming from last time. I have one comment from friends, and this comment, friends, is this comment is that, what do you think about dating short men? So we can start from this point. Whenever you have a question or you have your ideas, bring it up in the chat. I will check, and we chat around it. So let's start from talking about dating a short man. I love to date, so hard to meet people. And okay, first, bring up the question. If you have question, put in super chat, and I can see better. Now I am not seeing any question. Just chatting about dating a short man. I want to make this title. It's not about a short man. It's about everyone is imperfect. Nobody is perfect. The one who maybe have a better appearance, but maybe in other parts not so stands out. And also one of our weakness could be the strength, or could be the condition for us to develop some other strengths. For example, if we are short, if we are not good looking, and the important thing ourselves, we will not focus. We will not focus on looking for someone that is. We will need to improve ourselves, and even short, even not good looking, there are other things we can develop ourselves. Developing intelligence, developing tolerance, developing other qualities to make us equal to make us on the stage enough. Some friends said would like not to date. Absolutely. Absolutely. I have seen a lot of people just living living a single life by themselves, perfectly. And if you do not date, if you do not make a family, it comes back to family, friends, and children. Of course, if we do not have them, we do not have responsibility. We will live a much less troubled life. We can focus on something that really we want. What we are talking, what a lot of us is thinking, that we want to have a life that composed of responsibility, that composed of all these things, the funs and tears is part of life. What do you think? If our life is just comfortable, no heartbroken, no trouble, it's kind of monotone, right? Okay, so let's see what question we have. Learning and growing. Thank you very much. I am curious to know what made you fall out of love, if you don't mind me asking. Make you fall out of love. Something make us fall out of love is, I think, mostly it's because there is no more attraction, no more interest. There is something very interesting is about fate, and I still cannot figure out. I have seen good people, both are good people, nice people, but they are not staying together. Maybe in their previous life, their fate is that they live together for 5 years or for 20 years. There must be something about karma or things. So beside this kind of fate, this invisible force that guiding us or guiding our life, there are something that really we can control, that is growing apart. If we grow together or grow apart, if our character is different, there will be a lot of small, teeny, tiny little things. As we grow, it becomes more and more prominent. Your preference in food and his preference in food, it can be small, but if every day there is a struggle, it becomes not even worthy, right? Your preference in music, your preference in meeting with friends, if those things becoming trouble, and preference in what your lifestyle and another person's lifestyle, if a lot of things get together and we focus so much on our independence, on women's right, on men's right, on independence, and we do not talk about compromise, we do not talk about tolerance. Of course, the best way is pathway. Do I make any sense? One is fate, another one is the effort from both. And what I am talking is not about betrayal, is not about a person, just a bad person. We are talking about that in normal good sense, good people not working together, not working out well. And I think this is the majority of it. And the result is that actually good people turn against each other, becomes the worst enemy, and becomes even the worst people cannot compete with those good people, because once you put your evil coming out, it's just too strong. Yeah, level up and get your some standards. Mm-hmm. Okay, I have seen some other friends. That's called be a placeholder. rejection is the universal way of steering you towards something better. It is true rejection. That's a very, very strong one. Yeah. Who's single here like me? This text, my ex texts me once a month to check up on me, just to keep me in his reach, and he says he wants to be with, but doesn't want a relationship and wants to focus on himself. That is true, so true, Rachel. And I feel it's just very civil a relationship. And it is true because living together is a lot of efforts. And with time goes on, with everyday life, his work pressure, your work pressure, we become very grumpy. And if living together, it just get a lot of negative energy. And yeah, that is very interesting. Maybe another thing very pain is that you are still there and he is gone. I am talking in a woman sense. If you are a man, you totally can use the same sense. As you change the gender. I am really very confused with this gender thing. Okay, I just use as if on my side, okay. The most painful thing as us is that I am still here. I have not yet run out, but he has run out. It's very painful for us. But if we stand on top of it, actually, the truth is that the other person is very painful, is not even any less painful than you, because he still is not a bad person. And this is why they do not want to divorce, to separate, and want to go into that harsh condition. And because you still can explain yourself, you still have a hope, and the other person does not even have a hope. If you are the person, say bye-bye to him, and he is still having this heart for you, it is very painful. It might be even more torturous. We do not know. We always think that, okay, I say bye-bye to you and then I'm done, I'm clean. It's much more complicated than this. And I feel that we are talking so much about independence. We forget that we are only human. We have those feelings, and those feelings cannot be solved, those problems cannot be resolved by just divorce, by just say bye-bye, by just living separately. And the best thing to do is still make an effort, avoid those things from happening. Do I make any sense? There is a little bit of wind here. Let me see. Only time will help you forget. That is true. What do you recommend doing if you feel your partner is taking you for granted? I feel it of, yes, it is very true. Often happen and things, and only change when I bring it up, but things fade again. Okay, people take it for granted because I do not know what the concept, the deeper concept about it. Okay, another one is about ghost. So there is one friend talking about your partner is taking you for granted. And that is the foundation. Taking each other for granted is the foundation of a marriage, I feel. If you everyday fear and you cannot you cannot put your hand into this, put your heart into relaxed states, of course, it's very, very tiring. And that might be one of the reasons that we cannot last long, because it's just too tiring, it's too stressful. So taking for granted is one of a very safe ground. So now you are saying your partner taking it for granted. I am sorry to say it. Your heart is already half out, and his heart is not half out. If I hear from this, I know I may, after this video I may get people all unsubscribe from me. This is what I hear, and so I feel this is just what we are talking about. You are done with this relationship, and the other part has not yet done with this relationship. It is very, very, very painful. And in this case, think about in the long term, is this worthy to divorce? You divorce, if not a divorce situation, if not married, if you put an end to this relationship, you will get another person, right? And it will be the same cycle. You will live your life. He may live his life. It is very hard to find that soulmate if you already know this person is totally wrong. Totally wrong. Say bye-bye to this person. Say bye-bye to him. If you are hesitating and there is a lot of things you're just not yet working hard enough, working painful enough, put your dignity down, and that night you go close to him, comfort him, or just do not think there need one person to make the sacrifice, to be the first person to be brave. He is not having that courage to be brave. Can you be the person to be brave? Because you want to take the ownership of this relationship. You make your effort. You compromise. You do not want to go to party with me. Okay, I want to be with you. You do not. I give you the chance. You break it. I give you another chance. You give enough chance. You put yourself down enough chance, and you exhaust it. This time you have no regret. Do I make any sense here? Okay, let's see. It's challenging as an independent person to allow room for a partner to feel needed and for them to have a role in the relationship. I can hear, okay, here it's challenging as an independent person to allow room for a partner to feel needed and for them to have a role in the relationship. I can feel that a lot of us do not have that room for relationship. Okay, let's say when you are single, when you are by yourself, when he is by himself, we are both single. Oh, there are people here. I'm a little bit nervous. Okay, let me put it. You have your energy set. Because you are by yourself, you can have such a huge circle, bubble for yourself. And the other person has a huge bubble. So when the two bubbles cramp into one same size of bubble, there will be conflict. So this is why marriage or relationship at the beginning you can hide because there is a physical attraction, right? You can make, because there are other things attract you, right? You want something else. You know it, I know it, we all know it. Okay, the lure, the physical attraction. But with time, you become fighting each other, fighting for this, for your energy set. It becomes cramped. If you do not shrink yourself, if you have so strong, so big independence, and the other person also have such a big independence, it will have conflict and you will break up. Your independence can be one person's independence can be appear to be just, I do everything by myself. The other person's independence can be appear to be relying on you, but he has a very strong character that relying on you. So this is why also when you get comfortable with two persons sharing the energy, after some time, one person traveling, you will feel empty. Or the other person leave you, you will feel empty. You need to slowly grow that. And if you know you are that person, you need to be totally independent. Just be independent person, I say. Nowadays, you can order food, you can drive yourself, you can have people work for, you pay money, you can have your big, huge furniture set. The nowadays condition, it comes to a stage that you can just live by yourself, maybe even better. So think about yourself, make how much commitment you make. Each person is different. Not everyone live a happy life for these many years. Maybe it is a good years to have 5 years living together and remember these 5 years as the best time in our life, in your life, in our life. Do I make sense? And then the breaking up point, you are smart enough to make a decision, to make it as a divorce, as a breakup, or friendly, say bye-bye. If you are, hello. Do I make any sense? I am totally not a consultant, and those marriage consultants, go to them. I am only talking about these things as common, as a human sense, as the word, how the word running. Okay, so maybe a short time. And also, even when say bye-bye, swallow a little bit about dignity. We have seen people separate and separate friendly. Make an effort to be a person to separate friendly. Another thing is, if one person rely on the other person too much, financially or physically, that is the problem. If you and your partner can both live life independently, you have a job, you have your salary, you have your income, he has a job, he has salary, he has income, you have your ability, then it becomes you are equal. And I think women's independence is very important. The most important thing is a spiritual independence. You may not make a salary because you are contributing to the family in another sense. The thing is that the other person may not understand it, may not have the level to understand it. One person do not make salary does not mean this person do not contribute to the family. Contribution to the family, to this, it can be spiritual, it can be financial, it is equal, it is very equal. How to forget someone who ghosted you? It's already been a year. I made myself busy, but the thought of him comes back every month. I do not know the condition, I do not know. Someone ghosts you. I do not mean ghost. Does he harass you or or only a spiritual you think about him. And if someone give you trouble, I do not know. This happens. I have seen some video about asthmas, and make video whispers, and then got people doing creepy things. If that is really annoying, very, very annoying. Okay, you make a decision, something you can help within civil administration or civil control. You can help. Do it yourself. If it becomes creepy, if it becomes more than our more than our normal civil condition to help, go to whichever authority you need. Report or do something. You need to live a peaceful life. There are a lot of things we can control. We control. If it is beyond me, you do not control. Give to the authority. Come back to my teaching. In my classroom, students make some noise or things. Okay, you make noise. You come to the corner, in the corner of the room. I give you some toys or things. This is beyond my control. This is within my control, beyond my control. I call the school dean, I call the principal, bring it out. And then it's other people's problem. Make sure you do what you can do and make the best effort within your ability. Do I make any sense? Okay. Okay, how to kick out someone. This is quite a harsh thing. Okay, and how to kick out someone, and how to, there is one friend said someone just break up the relationship. It's build up first, it's build up. You did not notice because you are just blinded by your love, by your purity or something. We go back to talk it. And let's just talk about it. Yes, it is painful. It takes time. There is really nothing else you can do. Cry your heart out. Cry, put a bucket under you and fill the bucket with tears, and just do whatever you need to do. It takes time. There is nobody can help you. Nobody. This always happens. This happened to everyone. This is one part of us growing up. Without pain, we will not have joy. We will not make a decision to say bye-bye to this painful experience. I have painful experience, so I decide to start YouTube. I start to... there must be something make you so uncomfortable so that you have to start anew. That is the motivation for you to start anew. There are sometimes someone is just not worthy, and you are stuck in it. Maybe you must have made a mistake that you take this person and commit to this person. And there is another possibility. This person used to be good, but later on changed to be bad, and you cannot help. Do you want to be a kind person by sacrificing your life, right? And just being kind It means you have to sacrifice your life and you live in this condition for the rest of your life. It may not be worthy. If your kindness is so much beyond kicking that person out, live with your kindness. That's your moral value. That's the test of your moral value. There is not one thing that is right. It depends on yourself. At the end of the day, your moral value is higher to accept another person. You go that route. At the end of the day, yourself, your own sanity is more important than suffering, cramping yourself into that life. You be independent. You go that route. Make sense? Have you had no desire to be in a relationship, but then get lonely? Once have your solitude. Lonely is a very common thing. It has nothing to do with relationship, actually, because relationship does not make people not lonely. We are in a relationship still lonely, and do not use relationship as a stimulus for a couple of days, a couple of months fulfillment. That is we are putting ourselves into that trap. Love, for truly love, truly for the love of love, there is no compromise. It's not for getting, oh, I am too lonely. No. You will find a lot of ways not getting lonely, by finding friends, by finding even the friends that physically attractive friends, but you do not yet come to the stage of making commitment. Actually, before commitment, that heart bumping period is the most exciting, if we all agree, right? I do not know that term, twin flame. I do not know that term. That I am the issue in my relation. I just cannot connect completely with anyone, but I want to. Yes, the other one we talk about, people stop talking to you without notice. With or without notice, it's done. With a notice, it's a little bit of sugar coating. When you think about it, his heart is gone. He give you some sweet banded. Oh yeah, I'm going, and extend it. It prolong that, and you have a hope, and then because his heart is already gone, and he give you some hope and give you one night, make you happy, and you will have the whole one month thinking about him, and then another time, and then it's even prolonged it. When it is gone, let yourself be pain. Let myself be pain. It is pain. Nobody can help. It is pain. It is absolutely pain. Two choices. You suicide or not to suicide, right? You finish yourself or live with your life. If you can go through it, these two shall pass. It will pass. You will be living, standing up again, living your independent life or find another person. Nowadays, the society here, finding another person is really not the core. It's finding our own fulfillment. How to learn to love again. When you you finished with a toxic relationship, nothing can warm our heart except another true heart. You do not make commitment. So when you finish the traumatic, you finish a bad relationship, of course, it takes time to heal. Allow yourself the time to heal. Maybe the problem is that we too early run into the next relationship and we become too vulnerable. Give ourselves some time to cool down, to distance, and slowly, in a lot of business, I see antique things, I see ceramic and things. Good things can talk, not by language. If a person is true, is sincere, you can feel. You can feel. If you do not feel, it's just not there. You can definitely feel. And then slowly test, try, through living experience, through everyday life experience. Order food, when you go out, order food. Is he kind to other people? Is he obnoxious? Is he picking or something? Nobody is perfect. I am picking. We all have something. Something you can tolerate, something you cannot tolerate. Make sure that do not too picky. We are not perfect person. How can we accept other people to be perfect? We have so many obnoxious habits and annoying habits. Just think about ourselves. Another person can accept me. I am lucky. Okay. What? Yes, I'm serious. You really think it's toxic? You are perfect. Should I dump my boyfriend if he yells too much? Oh, if a person yells too much, what do we think? If I yell at something, at someone, I dislike it. I detest it. Detest is a French word. Detest. I disgusted about it, right? So not even yell too much. Yell is the sign of disrespect. You make a decision. I know a lot of time in our relationship we become loose up, but there is a line. There is a line that is the heart line. When you yell at something, at someone, it takes 1 year to recover. There are people who talk louder with different voice. Well, that's a different thing. But from the heart of heart, someone yell at something. It is to say, bye-bye, I'm done with you. Hear that. Not only do I think it's toxic, I think it's a great material to write about. Talk about slowly falling out of love and maintaining the passion. Slowly, you want me to talk about it or hang in there, you are moving on. New phase of life. Yes, it takes time. It takes time. Yeah. If he yells too much. Should we date multiple people when we are young? Of course not. Never, never. Your heart cannot do that. You are not, we are not serious. We cannot respect other people serious. Write one word at a time. Dating multiple person at a time, in my opinion, is kind of not the right thing to do. Don't do that. Take it one at a time. Because we are thinking, oh, I try this. It's not, people's heart is not like trying shoes. It is different thing. It is different thing. It's different. No, don't do that route. I am totally not. How do you show someone you love them? You do not even need to show. You love them. You show by yourself. It just shows by yourself. Your eyes blinking. If his heart is there, he will see it. You do not need to make much effort. Choosing speaks by itself. I can't handle relationship. I get anxious from attention from other people. That's not warranted. That's not warranted. I need help. You can't handle. Maybe because you are too. There is a comment. I can't handle relationship, because this relationship is not true. It's pretentious. Think about your teacher. Think about your teacher. Think about your parents. Can you handle your parents? It's not a good example. I love my children. Yeah. If you cannot handle it, there are two problems. First, you are not confident enough with yourself. You are not totally at ease with yourself. You are always, a little bit, oh, she loved me. You are hesitating, you are ruminating. Another thing is that person is just not the right person for you. It's not the right person for you. When it is right, when the love is right, you feel it. There is no problem. A true two-person get together, you just feel it. Your heart tells you. Do I make any sense? Don't try to be anyone else but yourself. It is very true. Don't try to be anyone else. Be yourself, but improve yourself. Be the best of yourself. For example, you don't wash your socks. That is not a good thing. You need to improve. We need to improve. Do not clean up the room and those things. Improve ourselves. Love. Let me do some poetry. Love. Beyond the physical attraction, beyond your dream, your most colorful dream. If love makes you a better person, if love makes you happy, truly from the bottom of your heart, make you happy, make you feel the world is beautiful, make you no fear, make you think about tree, you want to smile to the tree. Look at the people, you want to smile to people. Look at the dog, you want to laugh at the dog. Look at anything, you just so much love in you, you have to radiate out. That is love. Love is to make people better. You think about another person. You take the responsibility of another person. You want to make the best of the other person. You want to sleep with with that person for the rest of your life. You want to eat dinner with that person for the rest of your life. You want to feed, you want to do all the good things. Well, of course, when you, there are times at the beginning of love, we are crazy. And we only think about the other person and cannot read, cannot do our job. But that's temporary. With time, you will get into that even stage, and only the true feeling left. Maybe this is too poetic. I hope this is it's like making video. I need to talk about I make video, my love affair with you. When I do video, I got some friends recommend you. You have to put an as in and get to this company sponsor you, get that company sponsor you, and get a time schedule. And then I was thinking, my love affair is unconditionally. I love doing video. I love to see you. If I make a schedule, I will burn out. If I want to make another sponsorship, I have to say something about that. I am not doing anything for anybody. I do whatever I like. Can you do this? Can we all do this? You love the person you love, not because anything else. You are a lucky girl. I see you. A haiku. You are a lucky girl. For so many years. It has, let me see. It has 80 more years you will live with that person. I know. A silly romantic. You are a silly romantic. I got used to him and his company. Sometimes we fight a lot. And relationship is not always just love each other, care each other, respect. I give you tea, you give me coffee. No, it's not. It's all different. My parents fight. I fight with not fight. We do not fight for truth. Because, there are families that fight each other. And if you see novels, you see the different kind of dynamic. Are you truly, truly, truly not like him? Or just, maybe it's not like him. It's because you are so comfortable. Can you live without him? Can you totally live without him? Okay, I need to tell you one thing. Yesterday I was swimming in the changing room, and then there was a lady said, yeah, now I live here, and my husband got a job in Chicago, so he lives in Seattle. And at the beginning I was thinking, oh, that's not good, but now it's actually good. Actually, it is. You leave room, and because there is so much confidence and there is so much trust, even separating will not break up that trust. I can totally feel it. And for between you and your husband who fights each other, or between you and your wife who fights each other, maybe because of your trust. Trust make us respect less. Respect make us trust less. Do I make any sense? When you are too serious, respect, there is always a missing point or a missing distance of trust. Only when you are totally, completely yourself, and almost no trust, you can just say any words to him. Call him any name, call her any name. That is a complete trust. Cherish it. Make sure you understand. Maybe give it a try. separate a couple of times. You do business trip, he does business trip, something like it, and see from your heart of heart if that is the right thing. Do I make any sense? How do you decipher between true love and initial infatuation when dating? Time can tell. How do you decipher? I do not know the word. Okay, type in the word decipher and infatuation. I think I can guess. How can you distinguish? How can you radar? This is true. This is not true. Yeah. How can you distinguish? How can you really tell whether it's true or not? Whether it's a physical. Time will tell. And at the very beginning, it is very true because we are human. Human are animal. There is one part of animal instinct. You go to, whatever age, you go to the bus, you go to see, there are some people just attracting. It's different. And at the very beginning, you feel it and you build up the relation. But time and interaction and every day or talk, a lot of time, when a person opens up their mouth, you immediately know that is your person or not. Give yourself time, give yourself the experience, give yourself the accumulated activity to tell. You are smart, you can figure it out, I am sure. If you can ask this question, you are smart. I feel that love is a decision you make every day and keep making forever. It is. You wake up and decide to love them forever, and you just keep deciding. That is a very positive thing. One friend said, I feel love is a decision you make every day. I decide to love. This is so true. This is so lovely. Shall we all decide to love? Not only love the person who sleeps with us, who is being with us, love ourselves. Every day we make a decision. We love. We use love to overcome hate, disgust. Can we all, everyone, raise your hand if you decide to love? Shall we all do this? Love, not only about a lust love, it's just a loving heart. Live life with a loving heart. When you open up this, instead of hate, instead of anger, opens up a lot of things. And this is so beautiful. I need to say the name of this person. I need to say the name of this person. I need to say the name of this person. Oliver. I feel that love is a decision we make. Oliver. 2 thumbs up. It touches my heart. It strikes a chord in my heart. Beautiful. We make a decision to love. Even if our heart is not gone, if when he is angry, even when he's yelling at me, I use heart. I use my love to go against it instead of yelling back. Maybe he had a bad day. Do I make sense? 我爱你 honeysuckle. 我爱你 Beautiful. Yes. I think if we have more love, more acceptance, and not digging into the detail of I invite you, why not invite, why not you invite me. Sometimes I see those, I don't know, her name is Abby or something, the relationship counseling, talking about a lot of time it's just one against each other. No, don't do that. You are not late. No one comes late. No one comes late. We were talking, yeah. Good one, Oliver. Oh my goodness. Oliver, this is a man's name. Oh, no matter man or woman, get your email address. People will send you email. You will be bombarded with love. Oh. Okay, let's see some. When we are younger, I saw a singer here. How do you make sense of relationship when there is uncertainty of it lasting? Everyone says first relationship doesn't love, but how do you know your next one is the right one? It depends actually. You know, Guy Pearson. I love this guy because he played a movie. He is a New Zealand movie star, and he is a New Zealand movie star. Played Australian movie. Priscilla is a gay. It's a beautiful. He make up so beautiful man, the chiseled hand, and I remember him because his wife is his kindergarten or very young sweetheart, and they were together forever. Hugh Jackman. Every time you love with your heart. You know, a lot of time we fail love because we are not investing enough. There is a chance we fail. But if we do not invest with our heart 100%, there is a higher percent of fail. If it does not stay, let it be. You do not know which one will be. But when it is the right one, it will come. Always use heart because it is a respect. When you choose to respect, you are choosing respect other people. But most importantly, you are choosing to respect your dignity, your moral, your honesty. That is important. Choose to respect. Yeah, okay, let's see, we have some, you are helping each other, I can see. We are helping each other. We are all here helping each other. How about when your man wake up to go on social media, see other girls? Uh-oh, uh-oh. You know, nowadays, one thing that there was one friend said, how about another, your man wake up seeing another girl? Is that truly seeing another girl? You click on the internet, everyone is empowering. And there is no way you escape that empowering, that man with, you cannot even escape. Is that truly he has no heart for you? If your man truly has no heart for you, That is his problem. But otherwise, take an open heart. It's a beautiful thing. We appreciate. Still, we see a beautiful, good-looking person or things we like. And sometimes we have to have a sense of humor, right? A sense of humor. We are seeing a colorful world, and we are also a part of this colorful world. Do I make any sense? You can feel whether his heart is gone or not. Once his heart is gone, it's totally gone. Or maybe you make an effort to stand out by caring, by being good, something like it. I always think revenge does not lead anywhere. He sees woman, I see man. It just does not lead to anywhere. Make a closure and move on. Do I make any sense? How do you have, yeah, the sunshine is beautiful, yes. Look at the sunshine. The sunshine is absolutely beautiful on my face. This place is so beautiful. 我可以说中文，好，我们可以接着说中文。我是中国人。Okay. How about confidence? You know, even the most shy person can find it's if you have this feeling, if you have this love, it just bubbling out. You do not even need words. The first glance, no words. I always think, you and your husband, you and your wife, just think about that moment. It's not, hey, my name is the introduction. Well, if you are on Tinder, it's another story. I'm too old for those things. My age does not have Tinder. Anyway, it is just that glance, just the eye contact, right? And then the word naturally come out. Naturally come out not. Because when people are in love, people are crazy, the brain does not function, right? For some people, 1 month, brain does not function. They just cannot think straight. When you can still think, how to deal with him, how to talk, you are not even in love. Do I make sense? When you are so shy and cannot talk, that's when you are in love. And that is the most powerful. And if another person look for who can talk, who elaborate, who can make TED talk, he is not in love with you. She is not in love with you. She is equally not able to talk. And you will be lucky if you can say your name without the wrong pronunciation. You can say your telephone number without the 40. Okay, be proud because you are true love. You are truly in love. Okay, next time about family, about being young mom. Okay, maybe tomorrow or something. And I will do as much as possible. But one thing, if you agree, sum up. I will not make a schedule. I find, make a schedule, make myself a list of today I do this, I do that. it is the source of stress. We do not do it. I want. I am myself. No subscriber. It's okay. No monetization. It's okay. I am having fun. When you have this confidence, you will come. I know you will come. So no stress. You bump into me. If you do not bump into, another time. Next time, maybe we will talk about parenting. Yes, I see you. About having young baby, about bringing up children, because you are having a young baby now. At the blink of an eye, he is graduating, and you will be in his graduation ceremony. It is just so fast. And we will talk about being a parent, the tolerance, the sacrifice. Because when you have true love, you want to do it. And when you do that, you will get reward. And you do not ask for reward. You do not ask your children to go to the best school. You do not ask your children to make the biggest money. You want to have a healthy, happy child. I love you. I really do. Parenthood. That's the word. Parenthood. I love you. I really do. Do. How did you do that? Do. Bye. Do. Yes.